Hello everybody, we're here today playing Section 8 Prejudice, which is a game by Timegate Studios. It's a first person shooter game, and today we are playing Swarm mode on it, which is basically a horde mode on any other game that you'd hear about. Now this game is a fairly unique game in itself. There is 6 loadout options and you can choose what to name them and what to have in each section and loadout, and you can get upgrades for your classes. So for example, I look like this. You can choose what armor you look like, so you can have the standard or you can have the blitz armor if you get, well, depending on what version of the game you buy. You get 10 upgrade points. You can spend them on whatever you want to make your class unique. You can change that per class, and there's several kind of loadouts. You can have beacons that detect enemies, det packs that obviously detonate, grenades of different kinds, knives for melee, mortars for mortaring, and tools which you can repair yourself with, which is basically your health. And so each class can be tailored specifically to do whatever task is needed. Also weapons: assault rifle, machine gun, missile launcher, pistol, pulse cannon, shotgun, sniper rifle. All of them, those come with their own ammunition and methods that can be used in. So kind of you can get EMP rockets to kind of halt convoys in online games if you need to. So the most unique thing I'd say about this game is its initial spawning technique, or the spawning gimmick, I suppose, which is quite clever, in which you drop in from space, like so, and it allows you to kind of have something to do. You can survey the battle whilst dropping in, and obviously you can break and you can move around a bit, but this is the core we're defending. So when we hack this, we will begin the game, and we will begin a defensive game. I have some bots with me, because I'm not popular, I don't have friends, so I'm on my own. So let's get this started, I guess. There's nothing else to do, not much else to talk about, so let's get some shooting. I will explain. There is also a purchasing system, which I will explain in a bit in the video once I've generated some income, some cash from killing people, completing objectives, and just generally helping my team. As you can see in the bottom hand corner, there's a $5 to the right of my minimap. So I have my 2 weapons. I have my shotgun, which, as you can expect, is a shotgun. Oh, I'm under attack. I have my assault rifle, and every enemy has a shield and health, and so do I. Oh god, I'm dead already. That was a good start. So yeah, every round you can spawn in, every death you spawn in again. You can either spawn on a squad mate, which means you drop straight in onto your squad mate, or you can free spawn, as I just have, and drop into battle wherever you want, like on top of this guy. So I can get some. Now there is one fairly controversial aspect of this game, and that is about every 20 seconds or so, there's the ability to lock on to an enemy for about 2 seconds maybe. This allows you to get like a finishing kill if your target is like very close to being killed. You could activate it, but it does have a very long respawn time, like I said, recharge timer, like I said, about 20 seconds or so. And that does kind of limit its effectiveness. Now I have tools, like I said, so I can repair the supply depot, its health bar at the top, and it will deal out supplies, ammo and health. It will fix things, and you can also change your loadout by going up to it. So I could change my loadout, for example, to a support loadout, and then get straight back into the game. Show you some of the weapons. The pistol is actually a fairly meaty weapon. You wouldn't think it, but it's very good at handling itself. Now I have a mortar, which can be used like so to select an area, and the mortar will come down. And you can get several kinds of mortar. You can get incendiary mortars, you can get other mortars. The machine gun is actually a fairly good weapon as well. It's one of my more used weapons.
Shields offline.
Oh, and there goes me. Mortar striked. There you go. A demonstration of the mortar. As you can see, there's the bar across the right hand side of the screen. This indicates, so if I break in the orange zone as I have been before, I get a moment to prepare, but if I don't, that happens. You get into battle much quicker, but you don't get the advantage of immediately being able to open fire on enemies, and it's quite awkward. It does do more damage though, so you can use it to drop in if you can see a friend and need some help, and like perhaps, you know, there's an enemy on very low health as well. You can drop in on them and save your friend potentially. Right. This is the repair gun. This lets you heal yourself, or like I showed you earlier, if I needed to heal, say, a friend, like Mr. Graves, I don't know what it's called. I can do that to him. I've already explained that, I know, but I'm just pointing out you can use it for more than one thing. And you can buy your own things. I'm going to buy a supply depot. I'm going to put the supply depot there, and I'm going to call in a minigun turret. I'm going to put the minigun turret about there. Right. Now, as you can guess, a minigun will be EMP'd. As you can tell, I've told you before, supply depot will give out ammo, and it will also fix this minigun turret here. Now, a minigun turret, pretty simple idea. Shoots enemies that get too near to it, and it does its job quite nicely. It's not massively effective, but and also here's an example of the auto lock feature. I'm going to use it on this guy. Oh no, I'm not. Apparently, that didn't go as quite as planned. I'll find another guy to use it on, shall I? There should be someone over here. Alright, there you go. So this guy over here, for example, this engineer, I can control, and I will lock onto him and easily get my kill, or assist. That turret got the kill. But each deployable has its price, so minigun's $40, sensory arrays, which we have one up there, they detect enemies in the area and they will tell you as much information as you could possibly want to know about what's happening. Every 5 minutes even, in this game mode, there's an airstrike which kills every single enemy on the map. And this gives you some time to prepare for another few waves, so this is particularly useful if you've got a load of money but you can't spend it because you're under pressure. So this is generally the turn where everyone fixes up all of their deployables and gets ready for the next round, the next few waves of enemies. So we're going to repair up these supply depots. Like I say, supply depots do continually heal any nearby turrets, and so they're very useful. Oh god. And as you can see, enemies drop in as well, if I can even see any dropping in. I think I can. Oh god, there's a lot of people coming from over there. The mortar out. Mortar in.
Shields offline.
Oh. I'm taking a fair bit of damage. Oh, get down. Quick heal. Alright, there you go. That's the repair tool in action. There we go. Good as new. This
Nearby deployable needs repair.
oh, I have enough to buy another turret. I shall buy myself a missile turret. I think. Oh no, I'll get another minigun turret. Just to make sure, you know. It can never be too safe. I might put it through here. Right, so this is what's just activated there. Oh god, no, I didn't mean missile turret. There's a mech coming. Oh, there we go. Right, so what's just activated is known as a DCM, or a Dynamic Combat Mission. So as you can see on the map, there will be a VIP dropping in. Oh, there he is, I think. I don't know that was his name. I think he's coming. Ah, here he comes. There's the VIP. So he gets dropped in, so it's our job, or it's my job more importantly, to go and protect this VIP, because the bots will not do it. Oh no, they will. They're coming with me. Oh, there you go. That's a surprise. So we have to try and protect the VIP, get to our base, and then he will stay at our base. He can't respawn once he dies, but he is kind of a handy person to have around. He's quite tough, and he does deal out a fair bit of damage. Oh, so he'll make sure that you've got, you know, some decent. Right, he'll be fine now. He'll make sure to help you. He'll be a great asset to your team when you've activate. So it's kind of handy to keep him alive. There we go. We all get points for it as well for completing the mission.
VIP mission completed.
There we go. So that's kind of handy, and that's also an interesting mechanic again. It keeps it fresh. And I just walked into a mining laser. Good job. Let's get back down into the action. I have covered most of the game aspects now, I think. I'm not sure there's much else to talk about now. Oh dear, my minigun's almost dead. Oh, no, I don't want to launch some water.
Nearby infantry needs repair.
So as well as getting deployables, you can also get offensive kind of items. Oh dear, we're being a bit orange here. We're starting to oh gosh, we've got spear infantry now, so these are like the next level of infantry, so there was just... These are tougher, faster, they'll be more accurate, the stronger. So this should be getting hard right now. If we don't last much longer, I would not be surprised, because the bots are fairly useless. Then again, I've been useless this game. I've just been yabbering on all game. So there you go. Another good thing. One important thing to mention is that this game is Games Windows Live, so if you do have a massive objection to Games Windows Live games, then it might be something to perhaps avoid. I don't usually play a Games Windows Live game, but I must say that this game is definitely worth trying. It's very interesting, very fun to play, I'd say. And I'd heartily recommend it to anyone who is looking for something new to play. It's got its own story mode, and it's got its fully supported Assault Online mode, Conquest Online mode, just a squad mode, or like this, the Swarm mode. And each of those feature the same mechanics, all the same buying and earning money mechanics. So I'll see if I can get up enough money to buy a hover bike, because they're always fun to play with. Oh, I think they have one as well actually. Very good. So DCMs activate at a random time during the game. Any point. Oh, we've got an airstrike. That'll be nice. So DCMs are always popping up all over the place, and they are often... It's very useful to complete. It's generally kind of... It stops people from camping in one spot, keeps the game moving, which is always a good thing. Quickly let's repair some minigun turrets, shall we? No graves. But it keeps the game moving, keeps it fresh, and it's always good to have something like that in a game. Yeah, it's good. Right, let's get ready for this last wave and see if we can survive it. Right, so there is another mechanic, which is when you sprint, if you hold down sprint for a while, you go into overdrive mode. I'm going to go do this DCM with my overdrive mode. So your overdrive mode is basically a super sprint. If you run into someone while you're doing this, you will do a bit of damage. You can get upgrades for your armor setup. It will let you do more damage. But apart from that, it's kind of just a useful way to get around. You can still reload whilst you're running, while you're sprinting. But once you go into overdrive mode, it will cancel your reload. It's worth noting that, I guess. Let's recover this. Reload. I think someone's coming for us.
Wreckage has been recovered.
Oh, I can afford my Spectre hover bike. I might as well buy it while I'm over here and use it to get to the last one.
Bike scheduled for delivery.
And make sure nobody gets to my
Vehicle
thing. So, as with everything in this game, my bike will be dropping in from orbit, if I can even find. Oh no, it won't. It'll be coming. Oh, there you go. Well, that wasn't expected. Oh dear God, I'm under attack. this is a much faster way to get around. It comes with guns and rockets, but I don't know how to use the rockets. Oh, that's how you use rockets. Oh, really nice. Not very informative of me. Right, I'm going to get out here, get to the last. So this has a boost, which allows you to very quickly move around the map, but it runs out very quickly. And it also has a boost jump, which oops, almost broke my bike. Right, let's get this last piece of wreckage recovered. Give us some more points. Hopefully we'll be able to win this, which is completely against expectations, to be honest.
Wreckage has been recovered.
Because like I said, I've not been doing much to help my team this game.
Recovery mission completed.
There you go. This map is usually quite easy, actually. That's why I picked it. So it would be much easier to complete the mission. Right, I'm going to go around and shoot some stuff. I can't seem to find the enemies. Oh, they're out here. There they are. Oh, there they are. Just dropping in. So I can drive into people and kill them. Which is an awfully fun thing to do. Oh dear, but the bike is quite easy to destroy. It's not a particularly tough machine, but it does pack some firepower. I'm just going to carry Greaves along with me here. Oh, you can't, apparently you can't cancel it. You can't cancel the... Nope, I'm being EMP'd at. Damn it. This isn't good. Missiles in that engineered. Give him a taste of some cover bike. Oh!
Enemy mech
Now that's an enemy mech. So, oh,
has been
damn.
called in to support
That
your
thing
position.
just got me. So that's an enemy mech. Those things are tough as nails. I'm going to get my RPG out. Those things are tough as nails and they're really annoying to take care of. I'm going to try and stay out their way. They do deal a lot of damage and they will probably manage to get a hold of this area if I don't get in there soon. Right, let's land on top of this thing, we get a good vantage point. No, I slid off. There we go. What's going on here? There we go. So you can use missiles and normal PP. They do still do a decent amount of damage. Oh, we have our own mech. There you go. Oh, we have two. My God. Somebody's rich. I'm going to buy another minigun turret to support the team. We don't get that in there. This is the pulse cannon. This removes. You can charge it up as much as you want. I'll try and steal the mech. There we go. Right, I'll show you what mech does. Mech is basically the same as the power bike. It's slower and it's probably tougher. And instead of having rockets, it has a melee, which is fun to play around with. If anything gets too close, just give it a whack in the face. Right, we've got 12 seconds left. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. It's always nice to get more views. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching.
Mission accomplished. Well done, eh? Prep for redeployment.